A magic number, $1 million, guys. This is a number that so many people out there would like to have in their stock portfolio. Now, you clicked on the right video because today I'm telling you exactly how to make your first 1 million. And if you're having already your million, then stay tuned too, because it will get super exciting. So to make $1 million on the stock market, you need a couple of things. I will give you a full blueprint, and in the next category we'll dive into a calculation how you will make, with a little contribution and a little bit of cutting into your lifestyle maybe, but you will have $1 million in a couple of years on your bank account. So let's dive in. I think you need patience, guys, because what we are going to discuss needs a little bit of patience. The stock will go up and down. You will be stressed. You will think, oh, I'm making baby steps. Yes, everyone's starting very, very small, guys. And then we are becoming the big whales on Wall Street. Just give us a little bit of time and I will take you hand in hand into this world. Secondly, I believe that you need growth stocks. Growth stocks are a fantastic tool to really multiply your value of your portfolio. Now, let me give you an example. Value stocks are a little bit maybe safer, not that volatile, but they give you maybe 10% if you find the right one. If you don't find the right one, they are already so priced that they will fall quite significantly. Now, look at companies like Daimler, Volkswagen, Boeing, Airbus. These are typical value plays, and as you can see, just a matter of small invisible health crises and those companies having big issues because they are not innovating. Innovators are having a much easier path because they're having already the product of the future and can thrive through this crisis much better than the old value stocks doing. Okay. Secondly, growth stocks are reinvesting capital in the company steadily. They don't care so much about profit and dividends, but they are all about growth. For years, Tesla growth 50% per year, guys. Okay, 50% per year. This is unbelievable, and this brings a stock to gain. And I believe that with a proper growth stock, you can have an average of 30% per year, and this we will take into our calculation later on. Now, the third thing is that you need to save money. I know this sounds easy, but it's really hard. I think saving is one of the hardest things for people to do because there's so many nice things out there to buy. If it's a car, if it's a boat, if it's, going out with friends and so on. But now we're having a amazing opportunity, guys. Okay, you can go out less because the clubs are closed. You don't spend so much on vacation because maybe they aren't any. Then you are having the opportunity to get used to save money. And I believe if you can save $1,000 per month, then you have a pretty good decent portfolio over time in the next couple of years if you take this guidance seriously. Okay, so try to save as much as money, invest it every month. Take growth stocks, and those stocks we are discussing here on this channel, so you just need to subscribe and smash that like button. And on the other side, you need patience, guys, because growth stocks can be volatile. It will take time, but what is today 5 years, guys? In 5 years, if you are 20, you will be 25. If you are 30, you will be 35. If you are 35, you will be 40. If you are 40, you will be 45. This is super broken in our mind that when we hear years, 10 years, a decade, that it's super big, but it will go away so fast and you will get rich on the way. Sounds sketchy, but it's the truth. Now, this is the reason that we have accumulated interest and exponential growth of your capital if you just follow the steps. And now I will show you how it looks like with numbers. All right, so after I gave you these claims that we can be a millionaire, let's put it all into investment calculator. And as I just looked for an investment calculator and found this one, that you can put all the data here into this calculator. So it's apparently calculator.net and then financial and investment calculator if you want to do it and check it out for yourself. And I believe, I want to put a realistic number out there. So I would say that the starting amount for, a regular person, some people will have $50,000, some people will have $80,000, some people will have, just $5,000. But I believe that, $10,000 is maybe an amount that we can start with. Maybe you got some inheritance, maybe you got something savings on the side, maybe, you can ask your parents for, an advancement because you want to make your first million on the stock market. Maybe I will put it into a little bit not so direct conversation, but you know what I mean. I believe that, $10,000 is something that we all can contribute. And now let's say after 5 years where we are, a return rate with 30%, which I believe is very, very possible with a growth stock, if not even more, guys, okay? Remember Tesla growth 50% per year. And then additional contribution. This is very important because the saving part is really underestimated, and you will see why. I believe that, let's say from an average salary, let's say you can really live frugal and save up $1,000 per month. Okay, so we contribute this per month, and now we will calculate it. And how it will be calculated is they will take the $10,000 as a starting amount. They will put every month $10,000 to it, which would be about $12,000, and then this will all get multiplied by the return rate of 30% per year over the period of 5 years. And now you will see how we end up after just 5 years with such, let's say, small numbers. We are already at $160,000, guys, okay? And this amount is calculated by the starting amount. Then, as you can see, over 5 years you would contribute about $60,000, but the best of it is the total interest that sums up, that makes the most part of it. So your money works for you. Now if you just would save it up, you would have less than the half, because then you would have just $70,000 compared to the $160,000 that you could have. Now I promise you the million. Let's see when you get the million. Let's say you extend this for 10 years. You are now 20. At 30, you end up almost with $1 million here. And obviously you can manipulate this as you like. Sometimes you can start with more money, or maybe you can live a couple of months or years with your parents and save, another $1,000. As more money you can contribute, as better and faster to your results. Now, we still don't have the $1 million. And as you can see, the interest gets absolutely exponentially crazy. Okay, here we have a small chart that you can see the interest is the most of the money that is being made here, and therefore the interest is very, very important. And let's say we want to have, when you really get the 1 million is after 11 years only. So this is really, really crazy. After 12 years you get already 1.2 million, and after 20 years, you won't believe me, but you will have about 10 million bucks. Okay, so this is very, very important to understand the magic and power of interest and growth. All right, so this is important. Now I want to show you how fast you actually can go there. So let's say you will start in 5 you want to do it in 5 years, and you will contribute already $2,000. all right, so this will be important, and you will start with $10,000. You can have already $250,000 after 5 years only, right? And if you obviously can contribute in the beginning very much, so let's say 25 for example, then after 5 years you would have already 330,000. And it's also important if you can contribute even more, right? Like $3,000. Maybe you are a high, contributor, or you can maybe get an extra job on an extra salary or whatsoever, freelance. Then you can have after 5 years already $500,000 almost dollars. So this is the beauty about it. And this is what I really want to transfer in this vlog. But for that, let's jump into the conclusion. Now I simplified the blueprint for this strategy for you. Now I showed you the calculation. And before we diving into the conclusion, I want to ask for another 20 seconds of your attention, because this is important. If you click the join button below my videos or live streams, you will get all the information about my membership. My membership is a value that no other stock investing YouTuber is offering right now at this moment. So check it out. You will get access to, supporting the channel, or you can get access to my Discord channel, or even one-on-one with me. I can help you, the community can help you to realize your wildest dreams on the stock market. And I would be super happy if you're joining today. Now, on the other side, I want to discuss with you the conclusion. I know it sounds simple, but it's really hard. I think from a mindset perspective, from a mindset view, it's the hardest thing to do. Just, save up money, invest it in 1, 2, 3 stocks that grow 30% on year, and then, just contribute on every month's basis, right? It sounds very simple, but I felt that so many people get distracted. They try to go into some different stocks. They want to, don't put, this month I couldn't save up this amount because I had to buy myself a watch or a dress or whatsoever. If you then thinking that, you can be where the 1% is with such a mindset, you're totally wrong. Because if you're looking into the richest persons on earth, exactly is what they did. They invested in a couple of stocks. They, save what the stocks or the companies were making, and then, reinvested it into the stocks of the company. Or, Warren Buffett just had a couple of stocks that he invested in his lifetime, which was just a couple of you. And in the beginning of their investments, like Coca-Cola, was a growth stocks, guys, okay? So it was fantastic, and I believe that everyone is potential to do it so, and I will help you. So stay tuned, subscribe if you're new here on, and don't forget to ring the bell, because then you get a notification every time I either stream, which I do 5 times per week, or either vlog, which I do 7 days per week. No days off, only for you.